Hi friends, nice to see you in my new video, and in this video I want to review a round robin in FIDE Freestyle Chess World Championship, and in this tournament we can see 8 top grandmasters like Sindarov Javohir, Vincent Keimer, Lemon Aronyan, Hans Niemann, Magnus Carlsen, Nodirbek Abdusattorov, Fabiano Caruana and Arjun Rigaisi. And let me show you standings after 7th round. So first Magnus Carlsen, 4.5 points. Next one Keimer, Caruana and Abdusattorov, 4 points. Next one Niemann, 3.5, and next Arjun, Javohir, Sindarov and Levon Aronyan. So Arjun and Sindarov has 3 points and Aronyan 2 points. So we can see that Carlsen has 4.5 points and Abdusattorov 4 points. So last game between Carlsen and Abdusattorov, this is a game for first place. If Abdusattorov won in this game, he won in round robin. Okay, let me show you this game, and also I want to tell you that this is chess 960 Fischer random chess. Okay, d4, d5, and then g3, c6, because Carlsen attacking pawn on d5, then e4, typical idea, d takes c4, queen e4, g6. Also Abdusattorov want to take pressure on d4, then knight b3, bishop c7, f4, knight b4, knight b6, knight e3, bishop e6, knight c5, and Carlsen wants to take on e6, but Abdusattorov counterattack, queen with f5, queen d3, and then bishop go to f7, b4, queen f6, bishop b2, and then in this position the best way to continue this game is g5. Let me show you some more moves. For example, g5, we want to open g file, and if d5, attacking black queen, then queen g6, knight f5, knight d5, so sharp moves, but in the end we can see that position is equal. Let me show you. F takes g5, bishop b6, queen f4, knight e6, h4 for example, and then black can take on c5. Of course, next move is bishop c5 for black, and this position may be not equal but slightly better for white, but also black is good in this position. Maybe not ideal position for black, but normal. In this game Abdusattorov played queen d6, then c4. Of course, Carlsen wants to take pressure for the center, knight f2 d7, bishop b3, develop his bishop, then knight f6, castle queen side, knight b d7, take on d7, take on d7 with the queen, d5, castle queen side, and then maybe the best way for white to take some advantage is to play d6. Interesting pawn sacrifice, and after queen d6, queen c3, then queen e7, queen e6 and c5. So we can see that black should play knight e4, and then knight d5, and then knight d5, c takes d5, b5, and of course very good attacking chances for white. Now we want to play b6, even c6 in some moment, of course rook h2 e1, and I like this position for white. Black has extra pawn, but very passive position. In our game Carlsen played simply bishop f6, exchange pieces, then c5, c takes d5, knight d5, and equal position now after king b8, then queen c3, bishop d5, rook d5, maybe bishop d5 is slightly better, but this position also, I think, equal, even after bishop d5. And then after rook d5, Abdusattorov played queen c6, then Carlsen played rook g to d1, rook e8, take on e8, take on d8, exchange through pairs of rook, and then after exchanging queen we can see equal position, and after some more moves it was a draw. And also, of course, Abdusattorov can protect this pawn with f4, but king c7 also possible. Okay, king c7, take on f5, but of course he can exchange some pawns, and then after bishop c5, king c4, bishop f2. Of course, our idea is to play king c6, and then it's a draw after this repetition. So interesting and very solid game by Magnus Carlsen and by Nodirbek Abdusattorov, and we can see accuracy about 100%, very good game in Fischer Random Chess. And next we can see semi-final, of course final, and I think it will be very interesting. So goodbye and see you next time.